Hi Taurus, my name is Abby with Spiritual Fixation. It's December 3rd. Hope you're doing well. This will be a reading for the week. I have an Instagram and website I'm going to link below, and my email if you have any questions. The first card is your energy for the week. Wow. Very emotionally invested into a situation, like full on. Also very confident about where you stand in a relationship. It could be with a Pisces. There's a lot of confidence here. Some of you maybe, like if you're a masculine, you're planning to propose to somebody. There's something here with a confident relationship for some of you. Others of you, this is just talking about, okay, for some of you, you're almost handling your emotions, like if you're a female, you're handling your emotions as a masculine. And what I mean by that is, like, women are very emotional, and I'm not all women, but you know what I mean. Like women are a little bit more emotional than men sometimes. And I'm kind of seeing you being a little bit more detached, but in a confident way. I don't know how to explain it. It's like it's a good thing, and it's really working for you right now. It's almost like I'm just seeing you taking control of your emotions, like mastering that. And basically what I meant is, like, men are better sometimes at controlling their emotions. So if you had like an anger problem, you could have came through that and mastered, you know what triggers you now, and you overcame your anger problem, or you overcame anxiety, overcame depression. There's something that you overcame, and now you know how to control your emotional self. Okay, sorry, that was all over the place, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing. What are the blockages for Taurus? So your blockages are coming up as having a new start when it comes to, you want a new start with, like, you want a new home, you want new clothes, you want new, it's like materialistic, like you want new material items, but it's coming up as a blockage. And so funny, I was talking today, my mother-in-law's a Taurus, and I was telling her, like, traits of Taurus. and I was telling her, I'm like, Taurus people, I don't remember the, like, name for you guys, but, like, Taurus people are known for wanting and almost feeling like they deserve the luxuries in life, right? They're also known for having beautiful voices, being loyal, all that good stuff. But this is speaking to me on the luxury items. So you may be having it may be frustrating for you that some of you are not experiencing what you feel like you deserve in life, something to that extent. Some of you just aren't patient enough, and it just comes down to that. And that's what this is saying. You're just not patient enough. You want what you want when you want it. A lot of you get what you want, right? But not in like a negative, cocky way. It's just like, it's almost graceful. It's kind of like, you know what you deserve, and you're not going to settle. There's this energy of, I'm not going to settle, but it's almost like you're in a situation where you're having to settle, or you're deciding to settle because it's better for, like, the people around you, something like that. But on the inside, you still feel confident and beautiful, and you make the best of what you have is what I'm seeing. It's kind of like you could go to the dollar store and pick out a few different things and make your house look like something out of like a Home and Garden magazine or something like that. Or you can go to Goodwill and get clothes and then make it look like you're like decked out, you know, in designer clothes. Something to that extent. It's probably the oddest reading I've had. Okay. What is in the recent past for Taurus? I love that, by the way. And if that does resonate with you, I love you already. Recent past for Taurus. December 3rd. Recent past for Taurus, December 3rd. Okay, 4 of Wands. Ooh. Interesting. Wow. Okay. Oh. So. There is a lack of stability for some of you when it comes to either being successful, or there's a lack of stability in the home. This is weird. Some of you are finding okay, I'm seeing a few things. Some of you are pregnant and you may not be in an ideal situation, and you like don't want to be pregnant in the situation that you're in or the relationship that you're in. Others of you found out someone was like your partner was cheating on you, kind of flipped your world upside down, but you could be staying for the kids, but it feels like a false identity or something like that. I wish I could pick up more. I just overall card, please. Overall card. Yeah, figures. The world in reverse. So your world may have, okay, you found out, or you went through something painful. If it was a death, or it was you found out someone was cheating, or you felt like somebody just completely backstabbed you. It was just something very painful. It could have been, okay, there's 3 kids here. For some of you, I'm seeing like a family tragedy. I don't know, man, that's dark. It just feels dark. This Sun card to me is not really speaking about being happy. It's more speaking about trying to find the light in a negative situation. Not being happy, but trying to find the light in a negative environment. There's something negative, whether it's something that happened out of everyone's control, like if just, I don't know, like a car accident or something, but I'm just seeing you trying to find the silver lining. Yeah. If you were cheated on, you could be like weighing out the pros and cons of staying. But I have to say, like, I had the same thing with my Virgo reading. It's so weird. But I am hearing the word incomplete. That's what I'm hearing. Just incomplete, incomplete. So what is, like, there's some kind of void. There's some kind of, like, you had a loss in your life, and that could be a loss of anything, like a person, a job, a home. You had a loss in your life, and you never filled that empty void, and like now it's coming back to haunt you, something like that. I don't know. Okay, I'm taking this away. God, just gave me anxiety. What is in the near future for... Okay. What is in the near future for Taurus? Yeah, okay. Having a hard time sticking to one thing. There's no flow in this reading. It's kind of just all over the place. Oh, it's fucking really, excuse my language, but it's really just everywhere. If you feel like your life is everywhere right now, then your energy is just like so in so many different places. Okay. It has been difficult to stay inspired, but you've somehow managed to figure out how to do that. It's almost like you made yourself like it's almost like you faked optimism until you felt optimistic, or you faked being okay until you were actually okay, something to that extent. I don't know. What is the outcome for Taurus, please? Outcome for Taurus. Yeah, somebody got cheated on. Ooh, somebody found out about cheating. Soulmate part. Wow. Soulmate. Okay. The good news is that your overall energy is the Six of Wands, which is good. It is you figuring out who in your life is supportive and who is not, okay? And then surrounding yourself with the people that are supportive, and then coming out on top. That is your overall energy before I even get started in this mess. Okay. So, Ten of Swords. There's no words to explain the Ten of Swords. There's just not. It's very self-explanatory, and I almost just want to give you the option to look at this card and decide, you know, you'll know how much pain you're experiencing. And swords are thoughts. So it's painful memories, painful, like people saying negative things to you. It's like, it's just, but it's more than that. It affects everything. It affects the mind, the soul, the body. But I see you picking yourself back up. But it's gonna take, it's almost like you had to go through this in order to come out on top. There's Sagittarius here, but there's also a soulmate connection, and I'm seeing more of like a soulmate friend rather than the relationship. It could be a relationship, but I'm seeing a soulmate friend help you get through this. It could be someone in your family. Soulmates don't have to be like love relationships. They can come in many different forms, but it could be someone in your family or a close friend. But yeah, you work toward finding balance And you need to work on manifesting what you want, and you need to work on not coming across as like some of you are coming across as like a Debbie Downer, okay, just being honest. Try, if you catch yourself complaining a lot, try to, try not to do that. It's starting to affect people around you, for some of you, and that you have to be honest with yourself, It just feels like a lack of options. It feels like being stuck and then having a really hard time figuring out, why should I try my hardest when I'm just stuck in a situation I don't want to be in. Yeah, so I'm going to end this reading on that note. I'm sorry this was so negative. I really hope this didn't resonate with you guys, actually, because I don't want to see anyone have a hard time like that. But if it did, I wish you the best. And like I said, regardless of all of this is a lot of energy. A lot of mixed energy. And I know I said in the beginning of the reading, so you have overcame a lot. And regardless of everything you're going through, what you know in your heart, that what you have control over is how you react to these situations. And I think that's what you should really take from this. I think you already know that, but remember that, okay? And remember that I do see you coming out on top, as long as you stay in control of how you react to situations. And as a Taurus, it's not easy to do that. You guys are known for kind of like, being a bull in a china cabinet, right? But if a Taurus can overcome that, then a Taurus would be the strongest person when it comes to being in control of their emotions, because you have had to overcome the most in regards to yourself. I hear the other signs getting mad at that. There's a lot of people that aren't agreeing with that, but this is what I'm hearing. Just telling you what I hear. I'm just the messenger. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in a few days. Bye.